certainly accept that the United Kingdom is now leaving the European Union at the end of this month, and that's something that that now has a withdrawal agreement to put structure around that decision, and we move into the next phase of Brexit, which is really now to try to put in place a permanent future relationship that's good for Britain, but is also good for countries like Ireland and the rest of the European Union. And our focus from an Irish perspective is to try to achieve the closest possible relationship between Britain and the EU, from a trade perspective, from a political perspective, from a security perspective, from a data perspective, from an aviation perspective. You know, the list goes on and on and on. Sure. And so when people talk about the future relationship in the UK in particular, they seem to only talk about a future trade agreement. Actually, there's much more to this than that.
That's really
there's
interesting.
Fishing, there's aviation, there's data, and there's so many other things. And, you know, I know that that Prime Minister Johnson has set a very ambitious timetable to get this done. He's even put it into British law. But just because a British Parliament decides that British law says something doesn't mean that that law applies to the other 27 countries of the European Union.